Opportunity here to go head-to-head with Frank the Tank, and I cannot wait to see how this goes.
The one, the only, Frank the Tank!
Let's go. Oh my gosh! Frank has dispatched his first opponent with one slap.
We had to switch to her or something?
I got no monitor. Got no monitor. Got it. Hey, Mark, it's time.
Yeah.
I've been waiting a long time for this. It's time for SlapFIGHT Double Barrel. It's happening tonight. My name is JT Tilley, creative director at Pro League Network. This is my good friend, Mark the Hammer Coleman, UFC Hall of Famer. And Mark, tonight we have the 10-man double barrel tournament. What do you think?
You outdid yourself, JT. Showed your brilliancy. The 8-man tournament, I'm so excited. I can't wait to see the mystery man. I don't know why you wouldn't tell me about it. But
yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm just afraid you'd put something on your social media. But just real quickly, I want to let everybody know there's 10 men. It's an 8-man tournament with 2 alternates. Now, earlier tonight, we had an alternate match. And if there is a necessary alternate in this fight, we will have one on deck. But right now, I just want you to know it's a double barrel tournament, which means there will be two matches going on at the same time, 2 barrels, 4 athletes. And so we're going to go down to Dallin Getling, our lead host and one of our lead officials, and we're going to have a quick introduction to the audience. And folks, welcome to the new PLN studios right here in the Ozark Mountains. It's a new era in American slap fighting. It's SlapFIGHT Championship 41 Double Barrel.
There we go. Good evening, SlapFIGHT friends. Welcome to PLN Studios in the beautiful Ozark Mountains. My name is Dallin Getling, and I will be the host for tonight's 41st professional slap fighting event that we have put on. So tonight we have slappers that have traveled across the country to come to the birthplace of slapping, Branson, Missouri, and they want to test themselves at the very world-famous SlapFIGHT barrel, and tonight, in this case, barrels, because this is double barrel. All of these matches are going to be sanctioned by Extreme Sport USA. Our officials are Darius Mataverona and Kyron Bowen, and all of these matches were put together by SlapFIGHT creator and PLN creative director JT Tilley. Yeah. This event is brought to you by Pro League Network. PLN is the world leading purveyor of niche sports. And check us out at ProLeagueNetwork.com. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is slap time. Indeed, it is fight time. In fact, it is slap fight time! Are you ready for the slap down?
The first invitee to the double barrel tournament is top contender Black Larry. Widely recognized as the most active competitor at PLN, the Missouri native competed at the barrel 4 times in 2024, bringing home big wins over Shamokin Thunderclap, The Hunter, and Smiley, with his lone loss coming by the hand of Firecracker. Now ranked as the number 3 slapper in the lightweight division, Black Larry hopes to make a run at the lightweight strap. Number 2 ranked lightweight and Team Biscuit standout Firecracker has been putting in his work at the barrel over the past 2 seasons. He's shown big improvements in his past few outings, including a split decision win over Black Larry. A victory tonight during the double barrel tournament would no doubt set him one step closer to a championship opportunity. Mystery Meat is a colorful character that has made appearances in several slap events to date, each time removing his mask to reveal a different competitor. In 2021, Mystery Meat traveled to Slap Mountain in Childersburg, Alabama, removing his mask during the competition and revealing his identity as the Bayou Bastard. His next appearance came during SlapFIGHT Freak Show last season. Mystery Meat competed in the Tag Team Championship, revealing himself to be the Chin Reaper following the match. Tonight, a new competitor dons the mask. And after much speculation, it is still undetermined which lightweight will meet Shamokin Thunderclap at the barrel. The pride of Shamokin, Pennsylvania, Shamokin Thunderclap is one of the most experienced lightweights in the division. Originally a competitor in the 2020 Redemption Light Heavyweight Tournament, the former Marine finished second before dropping to middleweight, welterweight, and finally the lightweight division, where he hopes to earn a rematch with current champion, the Cannon.
Well, as you can see, we are ready to go. We want to bring these guys in here, so let's introduce the first competitor at Barrel 1. He hails from right here in Branson, Missouri. Give it up for Black Larry! His opponent hails from Fulton, Missouri. Please welcome Firecracker! We'll bring out the first competitors from the second barrel. Introducing, from Shamokin, Pennsylvania, Shamokin Thunderclap! His opponent, hailing from parts unknown, he is the man, the mystery. He is Mystery Meat! Your lead official, Kyron Bowen.
All right, Mark Coleman, it looks like Mystery Meat has made his presence known, and I can tell you right now that anybody that's been watching SlapFIGHT Championship for any length of time can see exactly who that is. But for now, we're going to start here on this first barrel. It's Black Larry versus Firecracker.
Firecracker, one of the most intense guys in this sport. Black Larry, relaxed, but boy, he will get intense.
All right, and what's happening here, Mark, is lead official Kyron Bowen was about to have a coin toss, but we've just realized that because Shamokin Thunderclap has missed weight, it is actually Mystery Meat that will have the first slap.
Oh, that's not good.
Now we move over to barrel 1. Black Larry versus Firecracker. And Black Larry has the first slap.
Black Larry's a great start, and he's a great finisher. This is going to be big.
And here we go. Firecracker, one of the most intense competitors in the lightweight division. Black Larry, the MVP of SlapFIGHT. Here we go, Mark.
Good tuck.
Firecracker eats it and stays in the pocket.
Man,
Black Larry
has turned it up.
Wow. We got a little bit of a renegade cotton ball here. I don't know if the cotton ball is trying to make its way out or into the ear. But at this point, not regulation. Okay, we're at barrel 2 now.
Here we go.
Round 1, and it's...
Oh, look at that!
Oh, my God. Ladies and gentlemen,
yes,
the former undisputed, undefeated lightweight champion, Raven.
Do not blink.
Oh, my gosh. Shamokin Thunderclap certainly knew that was Raven, but last night at the weigh-ins, there was a completely different person under the mask, and good gamesmanship there, Raven.
Watch this swing. Sweet.
Wow! Shamokin Thunderclap is on his ass, Mark.
Oh, man.
Wow.
He's really light, Shamokin is.
Wow.
Oh, that was the good bet. That's the bet of the night right there.
Raven is a gentleman here in his work boots. All right, here we go at barrel number 1.
Oh, this is going to be huge. tuck.
Look at that.
Bang!
Oh, and Larry eats it. Wow!
Oh, my.
Wow! Black Larry smiles at his opponent, Mark. That's unbelievable. That was one of the best slaps I have seen from Firecracker ever. What a fight. Now we're back to barrel 2 now, and it is Shamokin Thunderclap's turn to slap the former champion.
I guess I won't be messing with him anymore at work. Been ragging him for years while he retired.
Shamokin Thunderclap has one of the hardest slaps in the lightweight division. In fact, the hardest slap in the lightweight division, and that is documented.
Yep.
So Raven's going to have to eat a big slap here to continue.
Big chin,
Oh, and a big shot. Raven doesn't like that at all.
His chin was way up.
Wow, he's going to give him a stink face and say, good slap. We're back to barrel 1 now. It's round 2.
I would check that chin, man. He just puts it right back down.
All right, that is a deep tuck, but it's still okay. Black Larry's a deep slapper. Round 2. Oh!
That
Firecracker, a little bit of a deep tuck, but
tuck helped there. I would definitely say something.
Here at Slap Fight Championship, any competitor at any time can insist that their official check the chin tuck.
Come on, Larry,
so
say something.
Larry will have to bring that up. Now, Shamokin Thunderclap's going to take another one of these big slaps from Raven.
Wow.
And I want, if you're unfamiliar with Raven, he's been retired for a little while. I want you to watch the extension of Raven here. He's going to go all the way back. Look at that. Look how far
Biscuit.
back. Oh, my God! And Raven has absolutely ended this match. There's no way they're going to let this match continues.
Let Biscuit hear about that.
Raven's going to take a knee out of respect, and Shamokin Thunderclap is out cold.
Wow.
Now that's going to be a knockout, and Raven will move forward in the tournament. But this tournament is continuing, so here we are at the first barrel.
Double
this
barrel.
This is round 3. Taking his time, Mark. Here we go. Oh, and Larry eats another one and smiles in his face, Mark. Wow.
Just a growing into a man.
Unbelievable tonight. We've got a knockout here on the second barrel. Lead official Kyron Bowen has just called the fight, and it looks like Shamokin Thunderclap's having a conversation with the medic, and he is cognizant, but that fight is over. So we have a 60-second break, and then we will return to the first barrel, where Black Larry will have the first slap of round 4. Our lead official is just going to come over here, take a look at STC, make sure he's okay. Shamokin Thunderclap, he's a tough slapper. He's got a hard hand, lifetime martial artist, and he loves the slap game, but he just got absolutely destroyed by Raven. So that'll be it for Shamokin Thunderclap. He's going to spend some time with the medic, and now Black Larry ushers us into round 4. And here we go, Mark. Oh, he rung his bell!
Oh! Jim, look at
He's trying to stay on his feet, and he does it, Mark. One of the things you'll notice here is his corner man, Biscuit, who is also his coach, is trying not to touch him, because at Slap Fight Championship, if you steady your fighter, it counts as a knockdown. So there will be no knockdown there, and that is good cornering by Biscuit.
Wow, great work.
Wow. All right, we are at the bottom of round 4. You can see in the background they're going to get Shamokin Thunderclap back on his feet.
That's a good sight.
Usher him back to the medical area.
Oh, man.
For those of you watching at home, there are 2 more medics in the room watching the action.
Wow.
Shamokin Thunderclap, the pride of Shamokin, Pennsylvania, but no longer part of the double barrel tournament.
Yep.
How about that
Your
tournament?
winner by knockout,
All right, there we go. It's our winner, Raven.
Raven.
Moving on.
You're going to face one of these 2 guys. You should stick around and watch.
All right, now our lead official is letting Firecracker know he's milking this break here. He's going to need to step back to the barrel, or he's going to face a TKO. Now, this is where it gets kind of dangerous, Mark. Now we've got Firecracker. He's been visibly hurt, and he's about to throw a strike here. Let's hope that he can keep it clean, or it might cost him the match.
Beautiful.
And Larry eats another one and smiles. This is a great strategy Larry's using with the smiling.
This impressing the judges.
Look at his face, Mark.
Breaking the other guy's heart.
I know Black Larry, one of your favorite slappers, Mark.
Yes.
This kid has really come on in the last year.
We've become good friends.
At
Proud
Pro
of
League
him.
Network, we're the purveyors of niche sports, and Larry competes in every sport.
Soon MMA.
That's right. All right, the deepest chin tuck in the division, Firecracker. Most guys hate it. Larry just slaps a little deeper.
Yeah.
No complaints here.
Bang!
Oh, and Larry.
Oh, that was a good one.
Oh, my gosh, Firecracker feeling rejuvenated.
Numb.
Wow. Look at the face of Black Larry. He comes to us from Joplin, Missouri. He reached out to us during the pandemic. He wanted to be involved, so he relocated to Branson, Missouri, Mark. And as you know, the rest is history. His beautiful wife, Kennedy, is in the stands tonight.
What a story. Just a solid family man, but slap fighting is his lead to
Bigger things.
Bigger things.
That's right. All right, Firecracker. Very exciting. I always thought Firecracker looked like a young Ron Jeremy. Or a thin Ron Jeremy. All right, here we go.
Does he have the tool, though?
You know, they made Black Larry start tying his hair back. The commission did, and now his bangs are starting to be disruptive. I love it.
About that. Bang!
Oh, look at this guy.
What the heck?
Who do you know can get slapped by the number 2 lightweight in the game and just smile in his face? That's amazing.
Disheartening.
Right now, Black Larry, in my mind, is winning this fight, Mark.
Yes, I got him in the lead.
And here we go. Look at the face. These two competitors have fought once before, Mark. Black Larry lost to Firecracker last season by decision.
What a revenge story here.
When I invited Black Larry to be in the tournament, he asked me if I could give him Firecracker in the first round, but this was an absolute anonymous draw, and he got lucky. Oh my gosh. Firecracker ate a big one. He's really playing the game, man. Firecracker really has refined his technique. He's got a great skill set, and we're looking here at a young man, Black Larry, who really wants this win back.
Both guys impressive tonight.
In the background there, you can see Slap Daddy. He's a SlapFIGHT middleweight. Should be coming back to compete. Oh, and then, of course, he's got his little fans there with him as well. All right, here we go.
Energy, baby. These guys got so much energy.
Oh, we're going to have to start that count over. Still has his bell rung just a little bit. Probably going to need a big slap here to win. This is a 5-round fight. This is it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and Larry eats all 5 slaps, Mark. Black Larry making a big statement.
What?
And I think that's probably going to be a win for Larry. Let's find out.
What a performance by Larry.
All right, we're going to go down to the barrel, and our host, Dallin Getling, with the result.
I have to announce it. So don't play with me. All right, guys, man, yours was amazing because the power, that was just impressive. Every time you touched him, he was down. What led you to come back and do this?
Well, I mean, hard work pays off. I heard that there was an opening, maybe that there's a need for a hero or a champion to come back, and so I wanted to come back and give it another go and get back into the playground. You know what I mean?
Right on. Well, great job. I'll come back to you in a second. And Larry, that was a back and forth. You guys were just rocking each other and eating them. I love your smile after each shot. But I think the difference maker was the one time you just rocked him, and he just had a tough time staying up. How'd you feel about that match?
He's tough. I was excited. I'm just happy I didn't move for him. He was able to get clean slaps on me. So that's the main thing I was focused on.
Right on. And you guys fought before, correct? How did that turn out?
He beat me last time.
Okay, so were you happy about this, or were you nervous about it? Or, this matchup, how'd you feel about it?
Oh, I was really excited, man. I'm blessed to have the opportunity to be able to get my redemption.
Okay. Well, great job. Well, guys, it's a little bit awkward. I know everybody here is friends, but you guys are like great friends and training partners. But
we work together. We work together.
Yep. Well, so. Good thing that you'll stay friends no matter what happens, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, good job, guys. You both deserved it. Go ahead and go rest up, and we'll see you in a little bit. Good job, guys.
One of the most experienced competitors in the lightweight division, Concrete Finisher has faced some of the best. A former member of Team Destroyer, the Finisher has recreated himself as an independent fighter, and after a lackluster 2024, Concrete Finisher hopes to show his new skill set with several wins tonight during the Double Barrel Tournament. Longtime member of Team Biscuit, Smiley has shown us some big moments at the barrel during his fights with Black Larry, Mallet, and the Extinguisher. But after taking several months off at the end of 2024, Smiley has accepted the invitation to the Double Barrel Tournament in hopes of demonstrating his revived skill set to the fans. Known around the world as the lightest competitor in the slap game, Team Tank protege Mallet steps to the barrel as the smallest competitor in the Double Barrel Tournament, a statistic he feels only showcases his tenacity at the barrel. The heavy metal drummer has fast hands and incredible accuracy, two assets that he hopes will help him become top contender tonight. SFC's top lightweight contender is Oklahoma-based slapper FPS. This video gamer and Twitch streamer made his first appearance at the barrel during SlapFIGHT 420 last summer, dealing top contender Wildman his first ever knockdown before losing to the veteran. He has since brought home big victories versus Firecracker and Concrete Finisher, but lost by knockout to the current champion. A win at the double barrel tournament tonight would give him the rematch he's been working toward.
Well, we sure received a treat from those first two matches. We're going to find out. Hopefully these next two matches will be just as entertaining. Let's bring out the first competitor at the first barrel. It is Smiley! You'll be right over here. His opponent from Maxburg, Iowa. Please give it up for Concrete Finisher! The first competitor lining up at the second barrel. Please welcome from Fulton, Missouri, Mallet! His opponent from Fulton, or from Tahlequah, Oklahoma, he is FPS!
Coleman, here we are. It's the second quarterfinal of the double barrel tournament. We've got Smiley from Team Biscuit on the right at barrel one and Concrete Finisher on the left.
These guys work fast. This is going to be action.
Yeah, this is going to be great. In the back barrel, number two, we've got Mallet from Team Tank and FPS from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. FPS won the last lightweight tournament last year, the Sub-Zero tournament. He faced the Cannon and lost by knockout. And with a win tonight in the double barrel tournament, he will have another opportunity to face the Cannon.
I think he's the betting odds favorite here.
He just may be. All right, here we got quite a big hat here from Smiley. We're going to see if the officials will let him wear that. We may have to turn it around. And the coin toss was won by Smiley at barrel one. At barrel two, the coin toss. I think they're going to forego the coin toss here. It looks like FPS is going to give the first shot to Mallet.
Well, that's interesting.
That's a mistake. Mallet is no joke. He may be one of the smallest competitors. In fact, he was the smallest competitor in the sport until this weigh-in last night, and he's reached a milestone. He is now the second smallest competitor in the sport. Congratulations, Mallet. Here we go, barrel one, Smiley teeing off. Oh, and Smiley stuns him.
Yes.
Concrete Finisher stares him in the face and stays in the pocket. Now we go to barrel two. Slim Reaper's putting a lot of work in tonight. He's cornering all of the competitors on the left side of the barrel and on the right side of the barrel. Big action and Frank the Tank. Okay,
difference.
You got a warning on barrel one for stepping. Warning only. Oh, and Mallet stuns FPS.
Scrapper
These
Mallet.
two guys are friends. Last night when we drew for positions, you could see Mallet and FPS did not like the matchup, but they are down to clown. So here we go. We are in the third leg of round one. It's Concrete Finisher slapping Smiley, and he's requested Smiley to turn his cap around. Here at SlapFIGHT Championship, you can wear headdressing as long as it doesn't affect the strike zone. Also, your beard must be less than 1 inch, as always, in the strike zone.
Good chin tuck. Almost too tight.
Look at that. Look at the stance.
Oh.
Okay, now that was just an ugly situation altogether.
Good slap, though.
And they're going to call that a flinch. He's going to have a flinch warning. So now we've got a stepping warning on Smiley and a flinching warning on Smiley, and his coach Biscuit does not look happy. So
settle in.
I'm sure that's going to be something they're going to talk about when they get back home to Fulton, Missouri. All right, now we've got some questions here. Can Mallet take these powerful slaps from FPS?
Watch this.
Oh! And he takes Takes it. Wow.
Oh.
Wow. Wow. And now FPS is asking if that was a club. And it looks like it was a clean slap.
He took that like a champ.
Wow, proud of Mallet. That was a nice first round.
You can't take too many of those.
Now this is the beginning of round 2. And now let's see if Smiley can keep his feet down. Look at the face of concrete finisher. Takes it.
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to go to barrel 2 now. Second slap of round 2. Now Mallet has another opportunity to make a statement here. Mallet is one of the most courageous slappers in the division. Here we go. Oh, and he stuns him again. It's a tough fight for FPS. He's a kind person in general. He's a really nice guy, and he knows that Mallet's had a tough week.
Pound for pound.
Mallet's had some. Had some really tough trials in the past week or two, and coming to SlapFIGHT is really cleansing for him. So we're back to barrel 1. This is the third leg of round 2, and this funky stance by concrete finishers, very strange.
Oh,
and we've got another flinch here. So
man, he's off tonight.
It looks like we're going to have a flinch penalty, and if that's the case, then Smiley is going to lose his round 3 slap. Okay, now maybe they didn't call it. Maybe that was just a stern talking to. We'll see here. Oh, and Mallet stays on his feet. You can see Frank. Frank is making sure not to touch his fighter. He doesn't want to cause an accidental knockdown. But now Mallet has taken 2 of these 5 mighty slaps from FPS. A little bit of a talking to here. Our lead official, Kyron Bowen. He's a veteran of every slap event in the history of SlapFIGHT. 41 events. Hundreds and hundreds of fights. One of the leading authorities in the sport.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Concrete finisher. Staying on his feet. Looking like Frankenstein.
Smiley yelling.
Holy smokes.
That was pretty cool.
Smiley can smell blood in the water, but concrete finisher did not want to go down, and he didn't, Mark.
That was pretty neat.
Wow. All right, that makes an interesting situation here on the first barrel. We've got a few penalties, some violations by Smiley. No actual penalties, but some warnings, and a couple of hard shots.
Very close.
By concrete finisher, so it's very close. Here's Mallet. Oh! He's chopping him down, Mark. Mallet is in this fight.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
What a fight here.
All right, we're going to go back to barrel 1 here. And it's now time for concrete finisher to shake off the cobwebs.
Look at that.
Look at the tuck here. Team Biscuit working on their tucks.
There you go, Kyrie. Look at it.
Once Biscuit said to me, Mark, he said, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. But tucking is not cheating unless you touch your chin to your sternum. Here we go.
What's up now?
Another crazy slap from concrete finisher.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Wow.
I tell you what.
Beautiful fight.
He said, not today. Not today. These guys don't want to go down, Mark. Way to go. Way to stay on your feet. Back to barrel 2, Mark. It's FPS with his third slap.
Wow. Just
on Mallet.
Big slap. Chin way up.
Oh, and Mallet goes down.
Oh, gosh.
Frank's going to steady his fighter here. Mallet's got 60 seconds to regain his composure.
Come on, brother.
FPS is going to take a knee.
Come on, buddy. Get up. There you go.
At all. Here comes Mallet.
Help him up, Frankie.
Frank's telling him to take his time. FPS does not like what's happening, but this is the name of the game.
Come on.
And that's going to be the match. FPS is going to move forward into the semifinals. That's going to be the match. And now we're going to go back to the first barrel. Concrete Finisher and Smiley.
I wonder what happened. Something had to happen.
Oh, Mallet's very disappointed here. He's had a tough week, Mark. He's buried a close friend, and he's had some big trials. And so, he's done very well tonight. I think everybody can agree. But that's going to be the end of Mallet in the double barrel tournament, and FPS will be moving forward. We love you, Mallet. We love you, buddy. One of the best coaches in the game, Frank the Tank, staying with his fighter. Okay, we're back to barrel one. Team Biscuit, Smiley about to tee off. This is round 4. 1, 2, 3. And Concrete Finisher takes it. Storyline here, Concrete Finisher Mark is really looking forward to a potential rematch with FPS. Most everybody saw last summer when FPS destroyed Concrete Finisher's eyeball. And not the actual eyeball, it was a hematoma underneath the eyeball. But the internet went crazy. As you can see, Dennis does have both of his eyeballs.
He drove in early for this one.
He sure did. FPS moving on. Looking to get that shot with the cannon. Now, if Concrete Finisher can pull off the win here at barrel 1, we will see that rematch between FPS and Concrete Finisher. But right now, it's kind of hard to see who's in the lead here.
Hit that one big wobble.
And we've had some nice shots, but neither of these gentlemen have gone down. Perfect tuck, good shoulders. Everything looks good here on Smiley. Here we go. Smiley eats it and catches the hat. Super cool. In the background there, you can see Car-Jitsu Championship top contender Steven Minsky. Car-Jitsu Championship, April 12th, right here at PLN Studios. We will have the World Championship between Zach Moore and the winner of our Grand Prix tournament, Vincent Bryan, D1 wrestler and all-around nice guy. Zach and Vincent will be right here at PLN Studios in the Ozark Mountains, battling inside of a Toyota Scion for the World Championship of Car-Jitsu. But tonight it's all Slap Fight Championship, and here's Smiley, last slap of the match. Oh, and it's a good one, but not enough. Now, Concrete Finisher knows that he needs to make a statement in this final round. If he does, he can move on to the semifinals, where he will face FPS.
He needs a real big slap here.
Absolutely, he does, and I'm sure that's what the Slim Reaper is telling him.
Go for it.
And Biscuit's telling his fighter, don't move your head. Don't move your head.
That would be...
If you're playing at home, we've got Raven in the top seat, Black Larry, FPS, and the winner of this match will join those three in the semifinals of Double Barrel. Here we go. And he eats another shot, says, not today, not today.
Taking a chance. He got that roll.
Good match, I think. Mark, I think this next slap is the last slap of the match, and Concrete Finisher has an opportunity here, but this is as close as it gets.
He can seal it or steal it right here with a...
All right, our officials are going to have a conversation here. Concrete Finisher, an actual Concrete Finisher. I always ask him, how'd you get your fight name? He said it's not a fight name, it's an occupation. Smiley, on the other hand, got his fight name from his family. Now, they've always called him Smiley. And look, Mark, there's your favorite Slap Fight fan in the back. It's
Ladies
Kylie,
and gentlemen, this was a tough decision. We do have a winner. Moving on in the tournament, Smiley!
Wow, Smiley pulls off the win. Holy smokes! Moving on in the tournament, Smiley will face FPS, and you can see how surprised he is. That's what happens when you fight clean. There we go. Let's take a look at these two gentlemen.
So I'm here with the two winners. FPS, let's talk to you first. Great, man. Mallet can take a shot, can he?
Oh, absolutely. I knew it was going to be a challenge from the get-go. I've seen he's taken shots from Outlaw and a lot of hard-hitting guys, and I wasn't expecting anything less than, you know.
Right. But you did get it done, so you took a little bit less damage. Are you feeling pretty fresh?
Oh, very fresh, yeah.
Okay.
I can keep going.
Right on, man. Okay, well, you're going to keep going with this guy. You got to see him a little bit, too.
Me and you.
So, Smiley, I think that was probably the most entertaining fight I've seen from you, man. A lot of emotions, a lot of personality. You were having fun out there, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to come out here and just put on the best performance I can, just make this something fun to watch for everybody.
Well, awesome. Great job. It was back and forth. It was a really tough call. You guys both kind of you rocked him that one time. You had a couple more penalty warnings, but you had the edge. Great job. I can't wait to see you guys go at it in a little bit. So go do whatever you need to do, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Anything I can say?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout-out to Nick Savage and also Credence and Mikey. They are great supporters for SlapFIGHT Championship, and I just want to throw that out there.
There it is, man. Thank you, brother. Well, it's only fair. Smiley, you got anybody you want to shout out to?
Just anybody that's back at home supporting me, I really appreciate it. Anybody that's out there supporting me, just happy whenever I come on screen. That's all. That just really means everything to me.
Right on, man. Well, thanks, guys. Your two winners, FVS and Smiley. Thanks, guys. Buckle up. How'd you been?
We've got ourselves a D1 wrestler here in Vincent Bryant. He's going to fold this guy in half and try to get this guillotine.
Zach Moore is still the middleweight world Jiu-Jitsu champion. Zach Moore's got the back. Okay, got a neck crank. I love it. Let's go.
In there.
And it looks like Vincent Bryant's just going to go ahead and slide on over and take the back.
As you look at the hair, look down around the neck, and you'll see that Vincent Bryant is trying to kill him in the front seat. All right, Mark, the main event has begun. It's Zach Moore in the white. He's getting the 3 count. And Zach Moore is the winner of the match.
Man, this tournament is turning out great. We've had some fantastic fights so far, and I don't know if you've noticed, we've got a lot of great people in the audience. We've got people from the from the golf, mini golf putt tour. We've got people from other divisions. In fact, hey, Slap Daddy, come over here real quick. I'm gonna do an impromptu interview. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
How's it going? How's it going?
What, yeah, that's right. We've got a beloved slap daddy. I think I know what you're referencing. So he's a beloved slapper here. We haven't seen you for a little bit. Yeah. So I heard there's another guy that's going by Slap Daddy. Who came up with that first?
Well, everybody already knows I'm the real slap daddy.
I just wanted to make sure everyone knew for sure.
Yeah, it's like you can't come out of the UFC to fucking Iceman. So
what you know the language? Right, you're right because he said it right, and that's what you're doing. You're Slap Daddy. Okay, so what do you think about this so far?
Oh, it's always a great environment, great show. JT's put on, and there's some good matches.
Yeah.
Excited to see what else has come.
All right. Well, what have you been up to?
Nothing, just TikToking, pushing my merch. Just trying to build my brand.
Yeah, when are we going to see you again?
Whenever JT gives me a call.
Let's go. Let's bring it
This motherfucker
Amir, come here. Come on. Take it easy. Right here. I got to say between these guys. I don't know if there's bad blood or what. I thought you guys were friends. This is Amir Nuruddin.
Oh, yeah.
And wait, so we need a fighter name for you.
This is supposed to be about me.
I'll probably go by the Real Deal. When I first got into slap fighting, that was my name, but another guy from Power Slap had the name, so I had to wash it out. So we'll just go back to the Real Deal.
The Real Deal?
Yes, sir.
Right on. And you're seriously calling him out like now?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Would you be game if we did that?
I mean, hey, whatever JT does, he already knows I'm a man of the company.
I was just testing. Wait. I was just testing to see if you would be down. I'm telling you, there's no chance that this is happening. There's no JT.
Yeah,
wait. Oh. You know what? He says, yeah, go ahead and we can do this. All right. So here's what we're going to do, guys. You guys got to go find the doc. I don't know if he's back here. I think he's back here. Find the doctor. Go get your physical. Warm up. Do whatever you need to do. And we'll see you guys both in a little bit. We're going to do this, guys. All right. In the meantime, we want to show a little clip. This is a real treat. We want to show a little sneak peek of a new sport we created right here at PLN Studios. And this is created by, of course, JT Tilley. Folks, take a look at Chest Chop.
I'm Wolverine, and this is Chest Chop. This done. I know you're hurting, but push through one more match and then you're the winner.
Push. That's all I can do.
Come on!
Okay, so I just took a look at this guy's stomach from the first match. He's been in the dressing room recovering. He just walked out here and lifted up his shirt, and the fingertip whelps on his stomach are crazy, man.
Yes, trust me, it hurts bad. I've experienced this over in Japan, and it'll stay with you for a long time. So
yeah, man,
round
you
two
get
is
welted
going to
up
be
like
interesting.
Yeah, and he seems to be favoring a little bit too, the way he kind of winced when he turned in.
So now Gary's probably going to target that, wouldn't you think?
Of course.
Oh my God!
Every time.
Hey, this is round two. Come on, man. What do I need to do, man?
Just keep doing what
you're doing. What you taught me? What you taught me? What you taught me?
You got
Let's do this.
Okay, man, this dude's fired up. Okay, it's important to mention that this guy literally had a match just 8 minutes ago, and his chest is probably on fire. Now, he took a lot of shots to the chest.
Mine's still good.
Casey's taking a lot of shots to the stomach. That's probably relevant. Casey's all about business. You can see his intensity. He just looks like a good old boy.
Coin toss, go ahead and face me.
And he had that.
Casey, I'm going to let you call it in the air.
That's him, yeah.
Heads,
Ain't a
tails.
gimmick.
Now Gary, on the other hand, this dude's a showman. He's a crazy person. And
It is heads.
This is a
Like
good
chop.
sport for Gary. I don't know who's going to win this, but I know that Gary's
Chop.
going to attack the
Gary,
tummy.
go ahead and take the line.
Wouldn't you?
I don't know.
You have 30
I don't
seconds
know. He's a
starting
clean
now.
slapper. He may just stick him
Okay,
out.
Gary's going to take the first chop here.
Set.
Okay, Casey's
All right,
got his
line up.
foot placement here.
1, 2.
Nice.
Oh my gosh! So
Good
Casey,
sound to that one.
Casey chooses to go all the way across the left side. That's where he had most of the inflammation.
Yeah, good to know. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay, you can see the line. He was just checking with the official if he was above the line or below. It looks like a legal chop.
You got 30 seconds. Go ahead and use it up if you want.
It'll wake you up.
Okay, so Gary's getting right up on the line, bullying his opponent just a little bit here.
He's going high. I'm very surprised.
Look at this.
1,
All right, here we go.
2.
It's a wind up.
Nice.
Oh my gosh!
He went a little bit lower right across that nipple and kind of a little bit into that sternum right there.
Yeah, that's right up underneath the boob there, whatever you call that, the under boob, I guess you call that.
Why wouldn't he go for that rib? I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe he's going to build a big body of work here.
Set. All right. Line it up.
All right, this is round 2 for Casey.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, another chop to the same spot.
Right in the same spot.
Yeah, now you can see the entire chest of Gary is starting to swell up
That
here
right
and
there,
turn
that's
red.
you. 30 seconds starting now.
Okay, this is tough, guys. This is tough. These guys have already competed once tonight. They didn't know quite what to expect in the first match, but this time they know exactly what to expect. Gary's going to measure his opponent, Mark.
I want to see him go for that rib. Drop him.
Okay, Gary's already realized here the advantage it creates to adjust your opponent here.
1.
Look at this.
2.
Oh! Oh, and Casey almost goes down.
You know,
Gary's shaking his right hand like that took some out of the hand.
I think it woke his hand up. You know, Gary is very mobile, back and forth, back and forth.
You did
but
that. I did
the
that.
psych out with Casey is sometimes his. I can see it raised off.
Ready. All right, 30 seconds. You can use them.
What were you saying about Casey?
Here we go.
I like the way they get right back at
You know,
it.
that might be the best strike we've seen so far at chest chop.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
Clean slap.
Oh.
Right here.
You may have noticed there that
It was getting close.
the back foot of Casey pivoted there, but his toe never left his stance. So that is allowed here. But Casey has just taken some crazy damage here from Gary, and Gary is fired up.
And what I was saying is Gary is fired, but Casey, he almost just, if you give it to him, he just no-sells it and goes on, and that's kind of intimidating to me. It's like, I can't hurt this guy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, that's
taking
it.
it all, and he's just country strong, dude.
Yeah, you can definitely tell this is a tough guy. That particular chop that he just took, I mean, that was immediately whelped up. That's probably the hardest chop we've seen so far at chest chop, and he just ate it.
It's going to be a big one right here.
Gary's really getting this. He seems to like this swing the best.
Oh,
and he goes for the same spot,
Yes.
and that could be the end of the match. No, Casey shrugs it off.
You got a stepping warning.
Oh, he's got a warning for
You gotta jump
stepping.
into that. Yeah. So it's just a warning.
Oh, no. Okay, so that's going to risk Gary just a little bit here. Now he's got a penalty to
All right, top and forth.
watch out for.
30 seconds. Clock
He's
started.
definitely done the most damage. Showmanship, either way.
All right, line it up. 1, 2.
Oh, my gosh! Wow!
Felt that one.
He's ate it. He ate it,
Holy
man.
smokes, man.
The pivot, he brought that all the way from his hips, man. And the one thing that Casey's, when Gary followed through earlier with the foot for the step
30 seconds.
violation, that's one thing Casey's been able to watch. He stayed right on his foot, and he's not pivoting.
Look at
out
that
of
welt. Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that looks nice.
That does look nice. What a match we got going
Oh,
here.
now what we need to see here is whether or not Gary's going to target
He's
that.
going right there. That's what's going to hurt.
Now, Gary was diversifying his chops the first match, but it looks like he's decided what he likes.
He's right there.
Look at this.
Oh.
Okay, it looked like a flinch to me.
It looked like a little bit of a flinch.
Flinch warning.
Yep, he's going to call a flinch warning.
Right here, just a warning, first one. And we're going to be at top of round 5.
Each man has
So we have a stepping warning and a flinching warning.
Now, in the battle of showmanship,
Round 5, come on,
in the
come
battle
on.
of showmanship, I would have to think
Come
that
on.
Gary's winning.
Come on!
He's asking for it. He's saying, "Come on, Casey, let's
Yeah,
go."
Take your time.
and the little bit with the nipple ring also that
One.
that counts for me too.
2.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, buddy!
So now Casey's got this technique I'm noticing with the pivot on the back leg, and he keeps his toe down. That's a nice viable strategy here.
He's bringing everything from his head.
Yeah, that's
like
something.
a good baseball swing.
Yeah, that toe staying on the mat there and getting that pivot. That's integral, man. I think we'll see more of that. Gary just likes to build the energy here, man. He's just breathing and just like.
Not yet, not yet.
Oh, see, he
he's
plays a lot
taunting.
of mind games too, man.
Gotta be careful not to fall here.
There's a lot of damage here to Casey's midsection, but he's just eating these big shots, man.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Not the best shot, but clean. Yeah. I don't think Gary liked ending with that strike, but he's done a lot of work here.
That was 5. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? All right, let's go to the first judge, Mark Coleman.
Hey,
What
that
do you
was
think?
a great chest slap from everybody here. Good showmanship. He attacked that spot, same spot Gary did, and I'm going to have to barely go with him, but it was good.
Gary's at the edge. Gary's at the edge. One goal for Gary. All right.
You know, as far as damage, I mean, it's pretty obvious. There was one shot that that Casey took right there. I mean, we all know the shot. It's a crazy looking shot, and so the damage war here definitely going to go to Gary, but it's not necessarily the chest. So I will say, I mean, it was close. It's just that, man, when you get a good look at that in the mirror, you're going to realize that was one of those shots that made a difference in the match. Showmanship. I mean, I dig what you do. Because, you know, I see you doing this tough guy thing where you're just eating the shots and, like, just staying there. It's kind of cool. And then Gary's doing all this other crazy stuff. So it's kind of hard to get swallowed up in the showmanship. But I actually liked what you were doing with the showmanship, man, because I felt like you're doing, like, this big country strong type of thing, man, which is cool. But he just got you, man. It was I mean, it's the same thing that happened in your first match where you just barely beat old boy, you know. And that just happened to you here. But I think both you guys were great. I got to say that was probably Gary's match, but it's because of that big shiner on your sternum there, man. That's tough. Or not your sternum, unless you're built funny. Your left under boob. Excuse me, Jay.
Well, I'm just going to say, first of all, with just one violation each, that was a clean matchup. Casey has so much power coming from that swing, and we noticed it coming from his hips. Doesn't commit a stepping violation the whole time. I think he rung Gary's bell a little bit more right up there, going to that top chest area. But Gary's ability to hone in and keep those slaps so accurate to one spot, it's literally just chipping away at the same spot. Showmanship, I'm going to go with what he said. I enjoy Casey's showmanship of just eating that chop, no selling it and being like, is it going to mess with the other guy? Am I getting under his skin?
Yeah, we've seen that with Ron a lot, where not really playing to the cameras a whole lot, just kind of eating it really appeals to people. What was your opinion on this match, Ronnie?
It was gruesome.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch.
Gary's energy is just amazing, but like this has been great. But I am going to go with Gary on this one.
All right, your winner.
Oh man! So Gary Graham, congratulations! You're the first chop champ, and that means everybody's going to be coming for you, man. So if you want to just look into that camera right there, let them know.
Come in. You think you can chop? Hey, but I can take them. I ain't going down. You gonna come here and try to chop me? Guess what? I get to chop you back.
That was a little sneak peek of Chest Chop. Guys, what do you think of Chest Chop? You think it's going to be a hit? You want to do it? You want to do it? All right, talk to me afterwards, man. He's game. He said, I don't know about the slapping stuff, but I'll take one to the chest. I don't know if you guys recognize him, but we actually have the winner of that match there. Gary Graham's in the house. Gary, come down here, brother. What's up, man? Yeah. All right. So, Gary, man, you when we did that thing, you looked like you were just having a blast. And tell us about it, because that wasn't just one match. What did we do there?
We did 2 different matches.
It was a little 4-man tournament, right?
4-man tournament, and I won. I took home the gold.
Yep.
It's going to happen. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been wrestling, professional wrestling for over 25 years. I've been chopped by legends like One Man Gang. Yeah. By Greg the Hammer Valentine. I've been chopped by badasses of today like Trevor Murdoch, Lance Archer. Whoa. You know what I mean? Right on. I even got some training by Wolverine. Right, you know what I'm saying?
You got to slap Wolverine too, didn't you?
He only let me slap him.
Yeah, so you didn't let him slap you?
Heck no.
Okay.
Heck no. He let me chop him just because he got to train me. He wanted to see how it went.
Oh, that's awesome. You left a pretty good mark on him too, didn't you?
Oh, I tried to.
All right, so what about you? Do you think this chest chop is going to be a hit?
I know it's going to be a hit because you're going to see more bigger personalities. You're going to see some professional wrestlers come in. We're going to come in. We're going to take this thing over.
Oh, man, he's ready to go. This is Gary Graham. Let's hear it for him. Well, guys, I haven't checked, but I hope they're ready, because we're gonna move right into this fight that just transpired before our eyes. So we're gonna bring him out here. I'm hoping he's behind that door. Bring out Slap Daddy. You ready? All right, man. All right, you got your physical and everything's good? Okay. Well, his competitor for tonight, the real deal. All right, man, I'm going to turn this over to Kyron.
All right, Mark Coleman, this is a surprise matchup. We've got Slap Daddy on the right, the original Slap Daddy, and on the left, the real deal. And Mark, both of these gentlemen competed formerly for another organization, and they've decided to make their home SlapFIGHT Championship. So we're going to take a look here and see how these guys can adapt to the SlapFIGHT Championship rule structure, and for their first time, a 10-round structure. Now, John Kennedy, Slap Daddy, has competed at the barrel once before. He was knocked out by Okuma 915 in 2024. But Amir Nuruddin, also known as the Real Deal, has just joined us tonight from another organization. This will be his first time slapping at SlapFIGHT Championship.
The sexy haircut.
All right, here we go. Amir, the Real Deal, and Slap Daddy, round 1.
So relaxed. What the heck? Let's go.
Whoa, never mind.
There was a psych out there. I guess he
don't like the stance at all, John.
Yeah, the stance is a little weird here. Look at Amir. Gonna make a statement.
All right.
Oh, and he knocks John down with one shot. Amir Nuruddin, Slap Daddy, goes down on his ass.
You can almost see that coming.
Wow.
He's out. Holy
Slap
crap.
Daddy is finished for the night. Hand in his pocket, chilling on the ground. Amir steps completely off the mat. No honor whatsoever towards Slap Daddy. In fact, he's talking to the audience. Slim Reaper's probably going to tell him to get his ass back on the mat. But the Real Deal, one slap knockout at SlapFIGHT Championship. Welcome to SlapFIGHT, the Real Deal.
I wish they'd give him a hand a little bit there. Hold him or something, man.
Amir coming in, showing some great power. Everyone in the audience was surprised to see Amir coming through the front door. He's been a guest of the show many times. Very outspoken, colorful character. But when he hit me up a few days ago, Mark, he said, let's do something. I said, let's do. He said, I want to make a statement. I want to fight somewhere where I'm respected. And unfortunately, his first match had to put him against a good friend. And as you can see here, these guys have a lot of respect for each other. Slap Daddy's going to go back to the back and have a talk
Your
with the
winner by
medics.
TKO, the real deal.
And the real deal's going to celebrate his first knockout win here at Slap Fight Championship. But it doesn't look like he's very happy about knocking out a good friend.
So I take it that's what you mean by the real deal.
Yeah.
Did you think that was going to happen?
Yeah, I've been working my slap a lot. Came over from Power Slap, so my technique is really good. I dedicated my life to this, and Power Slap just cut me, so I'm just kind of trying to get my name back in the pool, and this is what I had to do to get there, you know.
Well, that was a pretty good opening shot, wasn't it? Impressive, man. So it sounds like we need to talk, and you'd like to maybe do this again, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, there's a couple guys that I've been chirping out the past couple of years. Since I've been in Power Slap, you know, shit talking has kind of been my thing. So I guess Raven will be on the list. Okuma will be on the list. I got some guys I'm coming
Well,
after.
Raven's not in your weight class.
But I can cut weight, add some weight. It doesn't really matter to me.
All right. So and Akuma's one of the ones too.
Okuma, that would be a nice fight for me. I've been watching him since I was a little kid and in like mixed martial arts and stuff. So kind of a fan of him. So that'd be an awesome fight for me, just to cross off the bucket list, you know.
Right on, man. Well, if you get like that, he's got to watch out. I want to give you a chance to give a shout out to anybody you want.
I just want to give a shout out to Power Slap. You guys, you don't really know what you're missing out on. I'm only getting better, and I guess I'll show it here at Slap Fight Championships.
The real deal! Thank you, man.
But we've never seen him take a slap. He set a world record the last time we saw him slap at Slap Fight 420, but he injured himself and was unable to compete. This is a big test here. Danny Steele with his eyes closed, relaxed. And Danny Steele goes down. The Mexicutioner and Mystery Meat catching him around the belly, but he has recovered. And look at that, unbelievable. And he is about to take one of these 22-inch biceps from Dangerous Danny Steele. Let's see if both bodies will hold up.
1, 2, 3.
And Grizzly eats it and stays right in the pocket. Danny Steele back at the barrel, ready to receive a slap. All right, big Grizzly. His hands are like feet, Grizzly. It's a massive, massive sandwich-making fingers. And here he goes. He's about to tee off round 2. Oh, and Danny Steele eats it and stays up. Wow. All right, we've got a warning here for clubbing. He did get up and proceed to win the fight, but Grizzly did have the power to drop him. So we do know there's some superior power here and a great chin, but Dangerous Danny Steele is just getting started. Oh, and that was not a good slap at all. Danny Steele extends just a little bit too far, and he steps, and that means Dangerous Danny Steele will now be penalized. We know the same about Grizzly.
2, 3.
Oh, and that's going to be all she wrote. Oh, and Grizzly takes a bow. Wow. Dangerous Danny Steele. That's going to be a knockout. Unbelievable. One of the biggest men in the slapping business. It's Grizzly, and look, he's going to take a knee here out of respect. Danny Steele struggling to get to his feet. These guys are going to ask him just to stay down for a few moments here, and that's got to be rough. This is a huge Canadian with some huge arms. He's not accustomed to losing. He's going to have to let this set in for a moment. And I highly doubt that's going to be the last we see of Big Danny Steele. But for tonight, we're going to have to call this one and protect the safety of the fighters. Danny Steele's in tough shape here, but he's going to live to fight another day. And it's always about sportsmanship here at SlapFIGHT Championship. He's going to go talk to the medic here, and we're going to make sure Danny's okay. Let's go down to the barrel.
Man, what an exciting night this has been. We're going to move on with the tournament. We do have some developments. We had a couple injuries. We have some new guys, alternatives that are stepping in, the alternates. And so we're going to bring them out right now. So this first match right here on barrel number 1 is Texas BDB. Right here, right here. His opponent, Mystery Meat, a.k.a. Raven. On barrel number 2, alternate, the Carpenter. Right here, brother. Right here. All right, and his opponent, FPS. Good luck, fellas.
Here, it seems that Black Larry has done some sort of damage to his left hand. They're looking at him now. It could be a broken hand. It could be tendon damage. But he's withdrawn, and we've got our alternate, Texas BDB. Texas BDB will face Raven in the semifinals. Now, that's a little bit of a disadvantage to Raven. BDB has had no fight yet. Raven's had a fight tonight already. On the back barrel, FPS, you'll see, is against the Carpenter, and that's because Smiley has suffered a hematoma, and he's going to have to pull out as well. So FPS looks like he's won the coin toss here, and he will slap first on the second barrel. And here on the first barrel, Texas BDB will have the first slap. So a couple of new lightweights here, Mark, in the division, and they're both getting a big break here and an opportunity to start the tournament in the semifinal round. This ought to be interesting.
Huge opportunity for both guys. The guy up top, what's his name? Fighting
the Carpenter. The
Carpenter's hands are huge.
Yeah, he's got the biggest hands in the division.
He is.
He trains with a bad influence. And then, of course, Texas BDB comes to us. The Chin Reaper brought Texas BDB to me. And when I told him he had an opportunity to slap the former champion, he could not believe it. So this is a guy that's got a lot to prove here. And I have to tell you, when I shook his hands, they felt like mallets. They were huge and they were hard, just like you, Mark.
Yeah, big.
Oh, and he punches him in the face.
Wow.
Whoa. He said that was a club. It looked like a...
oh, my goodness. That felt like a club for sure. He's got... Look at them hands.
Okay. The lead official, Kyron Bowen, said it was
Raven,
a slap.
Wake up, buddy.
Wow. All right, they're reviewing it now, but it looks like Raven felt like he got clubbed. Sometimes it just bees that way, Raven. You got the shit slapped out of you. Next up, barrel number 2. We're going to see what the Carpenter has.
He's in for a fight.
Now, these two guys have been sitting in the green room for the last 3 hours just hoping to get an opportunity.
Pay attention here, man. This guy's hands. Look at them hands. They're so huge. This is scary.
Good God.
Bam!
Oh, my God! And the Carpenter
blocked him.
Wow!
His technique's not great. Man, if he works on that, this guy's dangerous.
Unbelievable.
Ooh, look at him.
All right, now we're back to the first barrel. And now, oh no. Okay, the Carpenter has received a warning for stepping.
Ooh, man.
Still going to have some residuals from that slap, but that means he's going to have a little nick in the scorecards. Now Texas BDB is going to have to showcase his chin against the former champion, Raven. Smiling in the guy's face. I like this guy, Mark.
Watch this swing.
Let's go!
Yes!
Wow! Texas BDB eating one of the slaps that took Shamokin off of his feet. And now we're going to see if the Carpenter has the chin for one of these slaps from FPS, Mark.
Big chin up.
Oh, and he's going down slowly. This is a 6'2" 2-inch Carpenter. Took him a long time to fall down. He's going to get up quickly.
They didn't look that solid.
Wow.
Come on, buddy. Let's go.
Big Action is no stranger.
Clubbing.
To being hit hard.
Warning there. Oh, shit. Come on, bro.
All right, now we're going to go back to barrel 1, Mark. At barrel 1, we've got Texas BDB about to take another swing at former champion Raven. Texas BDB, he's an interesting character. He's been working with the Chin Reaper. Oh, and he absolutely knocks the crap out of Raven. And now we're going to go to barrel 2. We got some fights on our hands, Mark.
Lots of action here.
I'll tell you what, these two alternates, they are excited to be. When I went and told them they were going to get a berth into the tournament, they both couldn't believe it. And they both were looking forward to fighting each other tonight, but instead they both got into the tournament. Okay, good shot there.
Okay.
You can see a little bit of inexperience there in the windup.
A little short, too, on that one.
Oh, no, we've got a stepping penalty here.
That could be it.
Oh, man, that means the Carpenter is now going to lose a turn. And I don't know if that's something that he's realized yet, so we're going to have our lead official explain that.
They have live.
Oh, and Raven is telling this guy, I can eat your slaps all day. I mean, that's a lot of slaps all day. It's a 5-round fight, Raven.
They have live betting odds. That would be neat.
All right, people in the audience telling Texas BDB to tuck his chin, and he does. Big windup. Oh! Oh, wow. Staggers him, and he stays on his feet. This guy has got a chin, Mark Coleman. Wow.
Did there.
What a night, Mark. Unbelievable tournament.
By far, double barrels, the coolest slap fight I've ever seen in my life.
Thanks, Mark. We've had about 18 tournaments here at SlapFIGHT. So far, this tournament is delivering. Here we go. Bang! And that's all she wrote.
And that's it.
That's all she wrote.
Catch him, brother.
And it looks like Big Action is going to take this guy to the back and sing him a lullaby. That's good night. The Carpenter will return to SlapFIGHT Championship, but tonight, FPS will move to the tournament final. All right, and it looks like the Carpenter is okay. His eyes are clear, but he says, what happened? What happened, my friend, was that your first slap fight didn't go as well as you hoped, but we'll have you back again very soon. Now, back to barrel 1 while they're dealing with the Carpenter. Raven is now going to take another shot from the Texas BDB. I like this guy. No fear. I said, hey, man, you're going to get a chance in the tournament. You're going to go in the semifinals, but you got to face the former champ. He said, let's go.
Look at that swelling on his face.
Absolutely. Texas BDB about to send it. He's going to check his placement. And here's the windup.
Oh, no!
Oh, and Raven is hurt! Raven is telling the official he got clubbed. Oh, and we've called a club.
Oh, he
no.
was right.
Raven went right to the officials' table, said, I think that was a club, and so did Kyron Bowen, and that's unfortunate. Oh, Texas BDB with big power. Sometimes this happens in your first fight. Of course you're gonna hurt the guy. You clubbed him, but let's also just take a look at the fact that Raven's been clubbed a lot of times in his career, and he's never shown that type of vulnerability. And here we go. We're gonna slide over here and take a look at the Carpenter, who looks like he's okay. Just gonna take a little moment here and reflect on some of his choices in life. Raven, on the other hand, looks clear-eyed. He's gonna take his time and recover. And now we've got Texas BDB stepping back to the barrel, hoping that Raven doesn't club him in return.
Let's go. Catcher better be ready here.
You can hear the audience telling Texas BDB, chin down.
Bang!
Oh, no, and he hurts him again, but the kid stays on his feet, Mark. Wow.
What a war.
Texas BDB wants to hit the final
Ladies and
round of this tournament.
Your winner at Barrel 2 by knockout, FPS.
Okay, we're going to announce that winner at Barrel 2. It's FPS moving to the finals.
Come on over here. Yeah.
Let's listen in.
Just stand right in here.
Okay, short and sweet. No speech from FPS. Okay, Slim Reaper is having a conversation with Raven here. Between the two of them, they've probably got 200 rounds of slapping in their back pocket. Over here, we've got Texas BDB, who so far has 4 rounds of slapping. So definitely a disadvantage, and the fact that he is in this fight is great. Very impressive. It's just that last slap was a club, and so he's got some vulnerability here on the scorecards.
This is great for Raven. He's got to think about that.
Somebody in the audience said you're fighting a legend right now, and that's true, man. He's fighting one of the greatest lightweights in the history of the game, if not the greatest, he's not afraid, Mark.
No.
He's not afraid. Look at him. He wants to win. And look, you can see that Raven's trying to play the game, but he's a little bit concerned here. These are some tough slaps. Oh, no.
That was a club.
That's it.
Jeez, oh, Pete, man,
I hate to even say it.
It's going to affect Raven moving on.
This is tough because Raven's now, ahead on the scorecards without a doubt, but he's moving to the final if he wins this match, and he will face FPS. It's going to be very difficult to face FPS after taking several clubs, but that's the name of the game at Slap Fight Championship. We don't come here for soft fights.
Potentially fighter of the year.
All right, so there's a penalty here. Texas BDB is going to lose his next slap, and that means Raven can land 2 clean slaps here and put him away. Here we go. Okay, he's going to take that shot. I'll tell you what, the Chin Reaper, he's no longer slapping for Slap Fight Championship, but he has delivered us a couple of top talents, and you can see him back there in the opposite corner.
Can he tap? Feel free to tap, brother.
Watching his protege here do pretty well against the former champ. Now, Raven's not showing a lot of signs here of damage. Texas BDB, however, has got a little bit of road rash on his cheek, and his eyes watering here, and it looks like Raven may have turned it up on that last slap. Wow. Now, he's either saying, no, I'm not going to quit, or no, I'm not going to slap anymore. Let's find out.
Let's go. Come on, brother.
This is a tough guy, man. I like this guy. I'm already thinking of other fights we can make with this guy.
Oh.
All right, here we go. He's back in it.
Nope. He tapped it.
Oh, he's going to tap. Well, okay. No shame in that game.
Winner by
Texas
tap
BDB
out,
impressing
Raven.
everyone. But our winner and moving to the final, Raven.
That's great for Raven.
Great stuff, man. Great stuff. FPS, where did FPS go? FPS. What are you doing, brother? Are you celebrating already?
I was in the back a little bit.
You realize you still got to fight Raven, right?
Yeah, of course, yes.
Well, great job again. You got another knockout, so you're feeling pretty fresh?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You ready to go?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
All right. So, Raven, then both you guys, those newcomers, they hit hard, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I have to say that dude, he's definitely as hard as I've ever been hit, ever. I've never been wobbled. Did I get wobbled? Oh,
yes.
Man, he wobbled me.
Yes.
So that guy's got a good future coming up. So,
which isn't a good sign because you don't remember. There you go.
Well, I remember it quite well, actually. So, yeah, much respect to that guy. I hope that he keeps competing because he's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. And Carpenter hit hard, too. He just couldn't take your shots.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, you got a little bit of time. Not much, though, so go ahead and go do whatever you need to do to come back here.
Hey, bro.
We'll see you in a bit.
Let's put on a
Moving on for the championship fight of this tournament. All right.
Proud Canadian Dangerous Danny Steele has become a popular character at SlapFIGHT over the past year. Last summer at SlapFIGHT 420, the former professional wrestler set a Guinness World Record for the hardest slap on the planet. Unfortunately, the impact tore his bicep, leaving him on injured reserve. He returned last year in December with a big loss to Grizzly and has now decided to step back to the barrel and face the toughest fight of his career. A win tonight against Frank the Tank would skyrocket Danny Steele to the top of the division. Frank the Tank is the most experienced slapper on the planet. Having fought all of the greats, Frank continues to test himself event after event. In 2023, he faced heavyweight champion The Bell, defeating him by decision. At Freak Show last year, he faced two competitors at once, defeating them both in only 10 rounds. Frank also faced the largest slapper on the planet, Leviathan, winning by one slap knockout over an opponent with a 250-pound weight advantage. Tonight, Frank takes on another big test, the 22-inch biceps of world record holder Dangerous Danny Steele.
Keeps getting crazier here. And now it is time for the main event of the evening. We're going to bring out the big boys. Introducing first from Wallaceburg, Ontario, Canada, Dangerous Danny Steele. Introducing his opponent from Fulton, Missouri. Give it up for Frank the Tank!
It's the main event of Double Barrel, and let me tell you something, Mark. This place just exploded.
Yes, it did.
Holy smokes! A guy grabbed a hold of me from behind in the foyer. Another guy grabbed my leg.
I was right there. He was about ready to throw your ass.
No, he was in a lot of trouble, man. But luckily, I had a few friends outside, and we diffused the situation. And here we all love each other again. So here we are. It's the main event, and everybody in this place was very, very amped. And now it's a powder keg.
What's going on there? He pulled his shirt up.
Dangerous Danny Steele, 22-inch biceps.
Tell you what.
World record holder for the biggest slap. Here he comes. Can Frank take it? Oh, my God! And Frank staggers back. Danny Steele with a clean slap.
A big slap.
And the energy in this room is crazy, Mark. We just had several guys in the foyer going absolutely apeshit. We had to split them up, and now half of them are on the side of Frank. The other half are on the side of Dangerous Danny Steele, and this place is going crazy. We got a stepping warning for Danny, and now Frank's going to go for the knockout. And there Frank the Tank with a slobber knocker, and Dangerous Danny Steele is on his butt.
Holy
my God. Dangerous Danny Steele, one of the biggest men at SlapFIGHT, and Frank takes him down with one slap. Now look at Danny, he's clear-eyed. Oh, I take that back. He may be a little fuzzy. Now he's got 60 seconds here to regain his composure, but the thing about Danny Steele is that he is a gamer. He's been a professional wrestler. He's been a competitor in many sports. He's a very, very stable guy, stable genius.
Game over.
And if he thinks it's not a good time to continue, he will not continue. So for the next 30 seconds, he's just going to take a second to breathe. And I wouldn't be surprised if he stands up, but I'm also taking a look at Frank. He's gained about 30 pounds of muscle since we've seen him last.
He looks great.
And I got to tell you, the energy in this room is just incredible, Mark.
Keeps building on that legendary status, man.
There you have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank the Tank with a one-slap knockout over a world record holder. In his last fight, he fought 2 men at once, won both fights in 10 rounds. Before that, he fought a 500-pound behemoth, the largest slapper on the planet. And then, of course, before that, he fought the bell with his left hand and won. Frank the Tank is the most respected slapper in the game, and now he's won another crazy fight.
The GOAT.
Let's give a big hand to Dangerous Danny Steele. We love the guy. We'll see him again. But tonight, it's all little Frankie.
Wow. Well, you got some fans out there. You know, you can never say it was easy because you had to take one too, didn't you?
Yeah.
How'd that feel?
Definitely one of the harder hits I've taken.
Right on. Yeah, he set that record, right? Way back when they were recording all the slaps, he has the hardest one. Have you taken that yet?
The power cube?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hit as hard as he does.
Well, I don't know about that. It looked like he hit pretty hard to me. Man, that was devastating. Hopefully he's okay. Obviously, you care about him. He gave you a big old hug afterwards. I'm sure you're going to go check on him. But great job, Frank, as always. I want to give you a chance to give a shout-out to anybody you want to.
You know, I give a shout-out to everybody who came to support me. And, of course, training at the gym, my gym buddy came, who pushes me past what I think I can do every time, man.
Awesome. You want to actually call him out like by name?
Joe Kofelt. He's back there.
Joe Kofelt. Right on, man. Joe, let's see you, man. All right, man. Anybody else?
Jade Richards, of course, for making sure that I have all my meals and everything, and making sure I eat good and put on a little bit of weight.
Yeah, he's doing a great job. Well, awesome. Again, thank you. Very entertaining. Thank you guys for supporting him. Exciting. Good job. Frank the Tank, another W.
Appreciate it.
See you, buddy.
It's PLN Creative Director JT Tilley here, and I'm about to call Las Vegas and speak to our odds maker David Garduno about some bullshit matches that I would never book. But these matchups need odds, and they need odds right now. So David's going to calculate the odds, and then I'm going to try to convince him to tell me which of these crazy matchups that I should book at a PLN event in the short term. It's a new segment that we like to call Let's Call Dave.
Hello, JT. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Dave? Hey, I got some matchups. I need odds.
Okay, great. Some events.
Yeah. So I've got 6 matchups I need you to do odds for.
Yeah, no, fire away. What are we talking?
Okay. So the first thing I need is Fafo has cut down from super heavyweight. He's now just a few pounds from heavyweight. So I need to find out what are the odds for Fafo versus Rocky Moore, and I need him on the call. So if you could whip him up now, that'd be good.
Yeah, okay. Rocky's going to be the favorite. You know, he's got more experience. You know, he's probably going to be $1.60 minus $1.60. Fafo's probably going to be $1 plus $1.20. Personally, though, in that one, I'd probably bet Fafo. He spent less time in there. He's taken less slaps. Even though Rocky has more experience and he does have some huge wins, he's beaten some of the best in all of the sport. So he's great. Don't get me wrong. But I think Fafo just maybe has a little bit more in the tank based on the amount of time they've spent at the barrel. So minus $1.60 Rocky, plus $1.20 for Fafo.
Okay, perfect. The next matchup I need odds for is Car-Jitsu Championship. It's a matchup between Shamir Peshewa, our female champion, and Rodrigo Contreras, the Mexicutioner.
2 people I'm really familiar with. Okay, that's going to be an interesting one to get booked. Well, Mexicutioner's definitely got the weight, probably the strength advantage, so he's going to be the favorite. Anybody who looks at that matchup is going to want to bet him, so I'm going to put him about $1.50. Shamir's going to come in at plus $1.15, so he's the favorite. But again, I like Shamir in this one. She's good. She's quick. I think she'll be able to outlast him. I think there'll be some close moments there in the first round where we feel kind of guilty that we set this up. But in that third, I don't know that Mexicutioner's going to have the gas to keep going. She'll probably find a rear naked in there maybe, you know? finish him off.
Okay, so your final odds for Pessoa versus Contreras.
I'd give you Mexicutioner as the favorite, minus $1.50, and then Shamir would be the underdog at plus $1.50. But again, I'd be looking to bet the dog in that one.
Okay. Okay, next matchup. This is going to be a putt tour matchup. So I'll need you to switch your hats for a second. But what I'd like to do is get the odds for Grizzly from SlapFIGHT Championship versus Ground Shark from Karjitsu Championship.
Okay, so we're getting stranger with the stuff. I like Grizzly to be the favorite in that. So it's going to be close though. I think Grizzly's a more. I hate to say this because I'm probably going to have to sit there with Car Shark one of these days. But I feel like Grizzly would take the event more seriously. So yeah, I'd have Grizzly as the favorite in that one, minus $1.30, and Car Shark at even money.
Okay, perfect. Okay, next matchup, Street. That's our 3-on-3 basketball league. What I'd like to do is I'd like to put Team Cannon from SlapFIGHT Championship versus Team Biscuit from SlapFIGHT Championship at Street 3-on-3.
Boston Slap is definitely going to be the tallest guy in this whole thing, but Street's more about speed. I know you've watched the event. It moves.
None of the competitors are on speed. Everyone's natural, tested.
What I meant by that was the game is based on the speed of the game. So whoever has the quicker guys are going to have a slight advantage, but it's still basketball, so height's going to matter. But I just don't see Team Cannon be able to win a game where no one on the team is taller than 5'6". So I think they're going to have a tough time. So I'm going to make Team Biscuit a pretty big favorite here, probably minus 220, which would have Cannon coming in at plus $1.65. So yeah, Team Biscuit minus 220, Team Cannon plus $1.65 based on the speed and the height advantage. And a game like that, I'd probably want to go ahead and put a spread on it, a point spread, and I would have I'd have Team Biscuit minus 5.5 in that game.
Okay.
I expect them to dominate.
Okay, I'll let you know how it goes. We got a couple more if you have time. Ultimate Tire Wrestling. I'm looking to book a matchup between Putt Tour champions Rainey Statham and Gary Hester. And I need the odds for that.
Okay, so we're going to try to break somebody's hip is what we're going to do.
Well, that's always the goal. That's always the goal.
We saw a matchup there in Karjitsu. So we know that Gary's willing to be sneaky. He jumped up from behind and trapped Rainey in it with the seatbelt right there on camera. So he's not afraid to do anything. Rainey, though, he rides a motorcycle pretty regularly. He's a pretty stout guy. Unfortunately, in this one, I see Gary getting dumped. As much as I like both of these guys, and I see Rainey as a pretty big favorite, actually. So final odds, Rainey minus $2, Gary plus $1.50. But I don't see this going very long.
Okay. Okay, last matchup. SlapFIGHT Championship, future main event, 500-plus pound largest slapper in the world, Leviathan, versus 112-pound smallest slapper on the planet, Mallet. 10 rounds.
Okay, so Mallet stole your car, broke into your house. Something happened because we're trying to kill Mallet at this point. But let's see. So there's always the possibility that the Leviathan walks out there, takes his first swing, just barely touches him and falls to the ground, hits his head and knocks himself out. Mallet's not going to miss him. That's for sure. He's going to land 100% of his strikes if he gets any off. Odds-wise, I'm going to give Leviathan the favorite here at minus 3,700. I should probably go even bigger than that, but that leaves Mallet at about a 10-to-1 shot, even though he may be even a longer shot than that.
Let me ask you this. If we were to give Mallet a steel chair, would that help the odds at all?
Well, yeah, quite a bit. Can somebody else swing the chair? Could we have Frank swing?
No, that'd be unfair.
He'd have a chance. At that point, I'd probably bring the odds down to maybe minus 2,000.
Okay.
Leave him at about 6.5 to 1 plus 650, something like that, if he gets the chair, and provided he gets to go first.
Okay, Dave. So, of these 6 matchups, which 2 do you think are the most viable for the short term?
Well, now I want to see this basketball game. So Street's in. We got to get them together. We got to get them out there. That one's got to happen. and then we got to see Executioner to try to win that women's championship. I mean, I know there's some things he's going to have to, go through to get into that matchup. Might have to lose a little bit of weight. Shamir may have to come up a little bit, but I think that's the one that might be the real game changer for Pro League Network.
All right, sounds great, man. The Intergender Karjitsu Championship, the Executioner versus Shamir. That's a hot one, and then of course Street, the crossover match between Team Cannon and Team Biscuit.
I might want to see Rainey and Gary get in that Ultimate Tire Wrestling, especially if you take it out to a putt green, have them do it there. I think, again, game changer.
All right. Thanks, man. I'll hit you up soon. I've got a lot of matchups I'm working on, and some of them are a little bit out there. So I'll hit you up probably again next week with some more matchups. You take care out there, brother.
Fire away, man. You have a good day.
Man, oh man. We are ready for this last one, and boy, it's going to be a doozy. We've got the winners. The winner of this fight is going to get a championship opportunity. He will be fighting the Cannon for the belt. So let's bring him out here and see who's going to get that opportunity. Introducing first, FPS! His opponent, Raven! Let's go, guys.
Tournament, I don't think anyone expected this to be the final. The former champion Raven and the #1 contender FPS have made their way through 2 competitors to get to this place. And now the winner will face the Cannon, who I just spoke to, Mark, and he's watching at home.
These chins are going to get tested here early. I don't think it goes the distance.
Yeah, this is a scheduled 5-round fight. Unfortunately, I do not see any chance that we will go all 5 rounds, and it's going to come down to this coin toss. Raven defers, FPS calls it, and it looks like Raven won the coin toss.
This could be.
And he will slap first. And Mark, who do you have here?
Oh, jeez. I love them both, but I'm going to go with Raven. Sorry, FPS, but...
This audience is absolutely electric, Mark. We've had so many skirmishes. People are very dramatic tonight, and it's time for the final.
Pay attention.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
he does the stanky leg, but he stays on his feet, and now a little bit of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, a little wobbly Jackson. Oh,
FPS, first-person shooter from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. He made his debut last year at the SlapFIGHT 420 show, and in the last 5 fights, he has become a star, Mark.
Yes, he has.
I was asking about his necklace. I'm not, maybe his neck.
He's not clear at all.
You can see his pretty girlfriend in the audience. They've got a little baby coming in 4 months.
Raven, just so much confidence right now.
The crowd is absolutely going crazy. Out in the break room, in the foyer, and in the backstage area, it's just unbelievable, the energy in here tonight. And we've got one more incredible fight here to go. Watching at home is the Cannon. He's already fought both of these guys. He's got a loss to Raven and a win over FPS. And FPS absolutely stuns Raven. Raven has a decision win over Cannon. FPS has a knockout loss. They both want the rematch for the title. And Raven has been really, really compromised tonight. He took 2 big clubs in his last fight, and he took a big, big shot from FPS. And as he recovers, he's having a conversation with his good friend, the Slim Reaper, also a legendary slapper.
As long as it's within 27.
Raven's just taking advantage of his recovery time here, clearing his cobwebs, and he's going to step back to the barrel mark. And this is a battle of 2 knockout artists, and I think every single swing has bad intentions.
Yes. Don't blink here.
Very respectfully said, "Are you ready?" FPS says, "I'm ready."
Uh-oh.
Here we go. And FPS is down. He still has his hands behind his back.
Wow, holy. He's trying.
He's got a bad situation. His left arm is trapped under his body. And
get his arm.
He's a little bit confused.
Come on, get his arm out of there. Come on, buddy.
Holy
get up.
smokes. Raven dispatching Shamokin Thunderclap, Texas BDB, and now a big knockout of FPS is on the horizon. Raven may have combed through this. He may have combed through this tournament in 3
get him
rounds.
On his feet. Let him decide when he's upright.
He is ready. Look at this. Raven is ready to tackle the cannon again. I know the cannon is ready for Raven, and it looks like that's what we're going to be seeing.
Wow, Raven is
this
back.
summer. And it looks like FPS is okay, but that's going to be the end of the fight. Your tournament winner, ladies and gentlemen, looks to be Raven, the former champ, now 9-0.
Congratulations, man. That was beautiful night's work.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Your winner.
It's all love between the competitors here at SlapFIGHT Championship. There's a great brotherhood here. But tonight, Raven surprised everyone, coming off the couch as mystery meat, winning 3 fights in one night, and making himself the top contender for his old title.
Hey, are you okay working out there? Huh?
Yeah, come on up.
No, I'm gonna have him bring you between me.
Come on, brother. Yeah, come on.
I would, brother. I just got to do this interview. Man, it takes a special someone that still has a personality and a sense of humor even when he's rocked. Doesn't know what he was doing. Michael Jackson moves and he didn't know where he was at.
Oh, yeah, man. He's a really good showman. Great #1 contender. I'm honored to have faced him. Absolutely. He is a hard hitter.
Yes, both you guys are hitting hard. It was just a matter of who was going to last longer, right?
Right, absolutely. You know what? Even in retirement, I train all the time. I wanted to be prepped for this kind of thing, even if it means coming up last minute. So, yeah.
Great job and great show of respect. Did you think he was going to stay down after he went down that second time?
He's such a tough competitor. I really expected him to get back up and give me one more, and I'd have been happy to take it, you know. But also, health is #1 concern here, and I'm glad that he knew when to call it.
Yeah. I just thought you bowed, so I didn't know if that was just showing respect.
Absolutely. I'm not much of a kneeler. You know, I kneel for no man. So I bow. You know, it's a sign of respect. So that's what I do.
All right, man. Well, you got your chance to fight for the belt. Anything? I think Cannon's watching. So anything you want to say to him?
Cannon, we've been friends for a long time. Also competitors. But let's be honest. To be the man, you got to beat the man. You're holding my belt as a gift, and I may come back for both of them, or maybe not. Who knows? I'm going to do whatever I want. So that's where we're at.
All right, you heard it from him. The winner tonight, Raven!
Well, friends, there you have it. SlapFIGHT Championship Double Barrel is in the books, and what a night of lightweight slapping we have just witnessed. Black Larry wins the first round against Firecracker, injures himself, and pulls from the tournament. And Mark, I have to tell you, I have to say, Mark, Raven and Larry are training partners, and I have to say I'm not so sure about that injury. We'll have to talk to Black Larry later. Also, we saw FPS come back and defend his #1 contendership all the way to the tournament final, but eventually lost to the former champion and new #1 contender, Raven. We saw Frank the Tank do the impossible and destroy the top slapper power-wise on the planet. Frank drops the man and eats one of his slaps. Unbelievable, Frank. It's been a great night. Thanks to everyone at Pro League Network. Thanks to everybody here at PLN Studios and all the fans watching around the world. My name is JT Tilley, and you've been watching Slap Fight. Say goodnight, Coleman.
Good night, Coleman.